How you guys doing? This is the Ghana number one blogger. I know you guys haven't seen me in a long time. It's been unfortunate. I've been a little busy. I'm gonna bring you news in terms of the Ghana national team. Question is, you know, are the Black Stars done? I'm gonna have a live guest host, usually as our selector. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty. Um, Again, the main story here, the main issue, is the Ghana national team done? With the crop of talent, with the crop of players, do they have the ability to get it better? Do they have the ability to bring it together to qualify for the next World Cup, which is next year in Qatar? As you guys know, or as you guys may know, the last World Cup, Ghana hasn't qualified. 2006 in Germany, Ghana qualified. 2010 in South Africa, Ghana qualified. And they also qualified in 2014, which was in Brazil. So they made it a hat trick of qualifying. And then after that, Russia 2018, we basically didn't see Ghana after that. After a disappointing loss in the quarterfinal, no, actually not even the quarterfinals, a disappointing loss in the 2014 World Cup. First losing to the USA, then tying Germany, and then they ended up losing to Portugal. I want to give a big shout out to Cristiano Ronaldo, who leads the all-time goal-scoring chart for the men with 111 goals. Kudos to him. He also scored against Ghana in the 2014 World Cup. Half fit. But guys, we're wasting time. Let's get into the Ghana versus Ethiopia game. Unfortunately, it wasn't a game that you wanted to watch. It was quite embarrassing. Ghana lined up at the Cape Coast Stadium in Cape Coast, Ghana. They lined up a 4-4-2 formation with a coach by the name of CK Akono, who used to be an international and also played in Germany. Now, let me give you the starting 11 of the Ghana Black Star squad, who played today, by the way, with a 1-0 win over Ethiopia. This is World Cup qualifying, just so you know. In net, we had Richard Ofori. If you guys are not familiar with Richard Ofori, he actually plays in South Africa for the Orlando Pirates. There's Andy Adam, who plays for Reading FC in the English Championship. Abdul Baba Rahman, who plays for Reading, who is currently on loan from Chelsea. There's Daniel Amarte, who currently plays for Leicester City in the EPL. And then we have Alexander Djiku, who plays in France. There's also Kamaldeen Sulemana, who recently left FC Northland to play in France himself. There's also Mubarak Wakaso, who currently palaces trade in China. We also have Jeffrey Schlupp. If you guys remember Jeffrey Schlupp plays for the EPL side, Crystal Palace. There's also Idrisu Baba. Baba Idrisu actually plays in Spain. We have Jordan Ayew of Crystal Palace, who is also a teammate of Jeffrey Schlupp. And then we have our captain by the name of Andre Ayew, who plays in the Qatari League for Al Sadd, formerly of Swansea City. And let's get to the substitutions. We have Abdul Ganu Ismail. We have returning Jonathan Mensah. We also have Daniel Kofi Chire. We also have Yaya Boa, Emmanuel Lomote, Lawrence Atizigi, Joe Famie, Gideon Mensah, Abdul Nuruddin. We also have Majid Ashimiru, Joseph Ado, and Kwame Opoku. And again, guys, the manager as in CK Okono. Yes, there's also the Ethiopian side. The Ethiopian side played a 4-3-3 formation, and they're coached by the name of Shenko. Again, let's get into the game again. Ghana didn't really do much. I wasn't impressed. I did not see anything from Ghana. There was a lot of lack of creativity. There was no link up play. It just seemed like a bunch of players on a pitch in Cape Coast on a Friday night, just chilling out. The quality of the pitch was terrible. On top of that, yes, Ghana, we got lucky in the 31st minute by scoring a lucky goal. But let's be honest, that Ethiopian keeper, Ibiashawu, he didn't let it go through legs. It wasn't much of a game. A team like Ethiopia, Ghana, we had no issue. We should have scored them at least 4, 5 goals. Ghana, what are we doing? We have high-profile players left and right, but we can't seem to get together. I'm gonna come to the coach, Siki Akono, because I feel like he's another problem. I feel like they didn't open the game. There wasn't a lot of onslaught. I felt that Ghana played far back. They didn't play their game. And unfortunately, yes, we could have scored more goals. We got the win. But going forward, we need to do better. But as I said, I have a guest host by the name of El Selector coming through. And, we're going to definitely chat it up. And then, yeah, we're going to go from there. How you doing, El Selector?
I'm doing well, man. Just, sitting back, enjoying this Friday afternoon. Currently heading over to the Labor Day weekend, but the topic at hand is the one, the only Ghana. So let's get to it.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna throw it over to you. I'm gonna ask you on the analysis in terms of the game. Just kind of give us a quick, synopsis of what you saw and what needs to be improved, and then I'll ask you the next question. So go ahead, I'll select it.
As far as synopsis, it seems like I didn't really catch the whole game, right? But it seems like from what there's a lot of Ghana needs improvement on a lot of levels. It's not just one specific thing or one specific pinpoint problem. It's a multitude of many problems for the Black Stars right now. Congratulations on the win, first and foremost, for the Black Stars. You were able to defeat Ethiopia 1-0. But at the same time, though, it's kind of like Ethiopia is supposed to be a showcase match. Yes, it is qualifiers for the World Cup. Yes, you want to make sure, you get the win, which they were able to do. A win is a win, Was it lackluster? Don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. But all I could tell you is one thing. I believe that Ghana is going to have to work on several aspects in order for them to be able to compete with the world. So several players are going to have to either step up their game or they're going to have to find other replacement players. As far as is there a drought? There is a lot of players in Ghana at super high level, like world class. Yes, there are world class athletes in Ghana. Do we have the all-stars, the Wolves like we had 06, 2010? No, we don't have that. So do we have the strikers like we had at one point? At one point, we had abundance of riches of strikers. Now we don't. We had abundance of riches of midfielders, abundance of riches of defenders, and some decent goalkeeping. You see what I'm saying? Some very underrated goalkeeping we had at one point. But it's gonna take a lot right now. As far as the Black Stars goes, I can't take it away from them. They did get the win. A win is a win. You can never take it away. But still, there is room for improvement.
So my question to you is: do you feel like the Black Stars are done? Do you feel like they're done, or do you still have hope?
I'm gonna say, as far as the Black Stars goes, they haven't really done anything since 2014, right?
Which is true.
They haven't done anything since 2014. And then to top it off too, they've been going through issues with old players trying to come back in and trying to bring back their glory days or what symbolism with old players and all types of silly stuff instead of trying to end with the old, in with the new. So now, are they done? I need to see how they match up with the rest of the world. As far as the rest of the continent, because they don't even need to worry about the world right now. They just got to take care of the continent. Are they finished? I don't know. FIFA will obviously, they're going to be in Ghana's favor, right? They're going to make sure Ghana doesn't have. They're going to make sure Ghana doesn't go and battle the other giants of Africa. They may have to see one maybe North African giant potentially. They may have to. I wouldn't be shocked. But outside of that, as far as the West African neighbors, like the Burkina Fasos, well, the Burkina Faso not a threat. More like the Cameroons and the Ivory Coast. Those Ivory Coast are neighbors, so we highly unlikely we'll see our neighbor. As far as like other countries, like I'm not really, honestly, just because other African countries are still in limbo as well. It seems like there's a drought in a lot of West African countries as a whole. Because I'm not worried about them playing any other West African country. The only thing is, will they beat them? I don't know. There's no team that scares me in West Africa. If you start going into North Africa, okay, then it gets a little bit different. You see what I'm saying? When you start seeing the likes of the Egypts and the Algerias and teams like that are really dark horses, you know what I mean? That could really come in there and just kind of put an end to Ghana's misery. You know what I mean? So are they done? I wouldn't say they're done, but I could see the argument because we were blessed with, and we were able to benefit to see the loads of riches that we had prior. So comparing the loads of riches that we had prior to today's, it's kind of like, oh man, it's a big drop off. It's like literally seeing it's like literally eating a steak all day and then going to like literally like mystery meat. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell you're getting. You know what I mean? It's like eating beyond. It's like going from steak to eating Beyond Meat. Like, it's a huge drop off, man. I tell you. You know what I mean?
That's what you call a fugazi steak.
Exactly. Yo, but yeah, man. So it's a little bit interesting. I could see why people have, and the title is the way it is because it brings that question. And this is something that we need to start asking. As far as the coaching situation, it seems like it's a mess.
We're gonna get to that.
Dealing with the FA. The FA seems like a bunch of it's like putting a bunch of 5, 6, 7-year-olds to figure things out. It's like, good luck with that. Because that's what you're doing. Imagine getting a 5, 6, 7-year-old to, hey, go get this. They're like, how do I do? Like, they don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So the FA is pretty clueless. It's like literally a bunch of deers in the headlights. For all my Ghanaians out here, I know some of you may not be living on this side, but that's a saying that we say, like, you know. But hey, man, it's some question. There's some dark days ahead of us with the Ghana football right now. Either they can fix it, or we're gonna have to enter that stage.
What I will definitely say is I'm gonna cross over back into the analysis of the game, but before I get back to that, another thing Ghana needs to stop doing, I keep saying this, is stop promising the people of Ghana that y'all are gonna win the African Nations Cup. What kind of nonsense is that? Every year, oh yeah, go win it. Yo, just play your game. That's all we need. Ghana, we've become a nation of promise and fail. People are saying fix the country. Fix your soccer team. Fix your nation's football. Nobody even want to watch. Nobody wants to watch anymore. I remember I WhatsApp somebody. I'm like, yo, you watching the game? He said, yo, Charlie, don't bother me with that nonsense. My life is more important. I did look for money and you telling me about Blackstars. Like, it's crazy. Like, the last time we've seen Ghana really do anything was 2014. Yeah, African Cup 2015. We made it to the final, but we lost in penalties. We didn't even give former Chelsea coach Avram Grant a chance to really solidify the team. I believe 2-3 months before going into the African Cup, my man basically came in and did certain things in order for the team to excel. That's another thing I keep saying. I feel like in Ghana, we don't give coaches enough time to excel. We don't let them put down their game plan. Another thing I feel also too is the if you look at our World Cup record, 2 foreign coaches, 1 local coach. The first World Cup we went all the way to the round of 16. Foreign coach from Serbia. Second time we went through, we went to the quarterfinals. Foreign coach, Serbia. Third time we went to the World Cup, which was an impressive World Cup qualifying, by the way. We beat out the likes of Egypt in a home and away. If you guys don't remember, that game in Kumasi, oh my gosh. The way the Black Stars played, I say yes. But what do? We go to the World Cup and we shit our pants. And then the whole scandal with the money, putting money in a plate and bringing it all the way to Brazil. Like, come on. My next thing that I definitely want to go into, I was actually talking to Elsa Lecture about this on the side. Oh my gosh. Ghana's coaching is atrocious. We're better off having Kwasi Appiah. Don't get me wrong. Kwasi Appiah, I think he's a great facilitator of bringing in players, having 2 for every position. But I still think he's better suited as an assistant. A lot of people are going to be angry for me when I say this, but that's what I see. Again, I feel like CK Okono, he is tactically impotent. I feel like he was only put in that position simply because of his close ties with the Ghana FA president by the name of Kurt Oreku or Okreku or whatever it is. If I butcher your name, it is what it is. The only reason why CK Okono is in his position is not because of merit. He's in that position because he used to be the coach of Dreams FC. And if you know Dreams FC in Ghana, the former president is Kurt Oreku. So think about it. Nepotism right there. If you guys don't understand nepotism, it's plain and simple. It's basically being put in certain positions because you know somebody or they're your family member. You're not put in that position because of merit. This coach has been in this job, what, a year and a half, 20 months, whatever it is. He hasn't showed me anything special. He hasn't showed me what the Black Stars have the ability to do. Like, where is he scouting these players? What is he trying to do? I don't know what this guy is trying to do. I don't. I'm confused. I feel like he's just standing on the side of the pitch and not doing anything. I don't see anything from. I don't see anything special. Ghana, when are we gonna get our shit together? Because to be brutally honest, if the coach is not doing what he needs to do on the bench, it's definitely going to affect what's on the pitch. And that's what's happening. Yes, Cape Coast has a shitty pitch. I'm not gonna lie, Cape Coast, it's terrible. But I don't see nothing from these. Like, these guys don't even look like they want to play for Ghana. They don't. Again, we need to get a coach in there, a foreign coach, preferred, to get our shit together, because the way it's looking, nothing against Ghana, but we don't even look like we're going to make the World Cup. I said it. We don't look like we're going to make the World Cup. Like, how are you facing a team like Ethiopia and only beating them 1-0? And even the goal that came in wasn't even nice. Wakaso shot it from 40 yards out, and it happened to go through the keeper's legs, and boom. But they couldn't even lift up on that. To me, honestly, besides Wakaso's bright spot in the game, the only person that I could really see that was really pushing in the second half is when Manchester City loanee by the name of Yao Yeboah came in, and he was firing on all cylinders. That's a guy that I definitely say that needs to be playing on Monday against South Africa in a starting 11 position. I mean, I didn't really see anything from Andre Ayew. Yes, there was that little kind of dish to the side. Like Andre Ayew, like again, I didn't see anything from this team. In terms of injury update, what's his name there? Jeffrey Schlupp. It's an undisclosed injury, but from the way it looks, he's definitely not going to be in Monday's game. He's going to go back to England to be evaluated. But even if he didn't get injured, I don't know if you guys know this, but South Africa is on the red zone list. In terms of England, England has a red zone list. There's a whole bunch of countries on there. South Africa is too. So as a result, all the English players on the Ghana squad will not be able to go to South Africa. So which means Andy Adom that started today, Baba Abdul Rahman that started also, and Daniel Amarte will not be going to the next match in how do you call it? South Africa. Jordan Ayew is another one too. He will not be going because he plays for Crystal Palace. Andre Ayew is a different situation. He used to play for Swansea, which is Wales, UK. It's all together. He plays in Qatar now for Al Sadd, so he'll be able to go. Um, Again, so many unused substitutes on the bench that we could have definitely used to our advantage, and he didn't use it. We even had a striker, former Kotoko guy named Kwame Opoku. He could have even put a ball in the net for us. But, it's unfortunate. Let's not continue to beat this situation up. It is what it is. Ghana, we played lackluster. We played like shit. Ghana hasn't played special football since 2014. Are the Black Stars done? I hate to say so. If they don't get rid of this coach, I would say the Black Stars are done. I don't see them doing anything special at the African Cup of Nations. I don't see them going into Qatar. That's the way I see it, and that's how it is. You guys can even see it for yourself. It's not about hating, it's all about analytics, and I gotta call it as I see it. Don't get me wrong, I love Ghana. I love the Black Stars, but you gotta call it how it is. You know what I mean? I'll select her. Do you agree or disagree? Don't you gotta call it like it is all the time, no matter what feeling you have towards something?
I agree with you. I think you're speaking what you're watching and you're witnessing right now. So it's kind of like you're just going off of what you're observing. So I agree with you as far as speaking and breaking down your analysis on what you're seeing with the whole entire Ghana FA and as a whole, the whole entire Ghana soccer. So, what do you think? I'm gonna throw this at you. What do you think about getting a former player to coach the squad?
Um,
Maybe
Getting a
like
former player to coach a squad. The funny thing is CK Akono. He is a
mhm,
former player, but way back when. He actually played with the IU brothers' father. But I think what you're probably asking is
more
you're not
modern.
necessarily saying former coach, former player, but former player of this time. Somebody like a Stephen Appiah,
That's
like
what
a
I was
Michael
thinking.
Essien and all that.
That's what I was saying. Stephen Appiah would be maybe the more because what happens sometimes is there's a generational gap, and sometimes with those generations, you have a lot of these old time guys who may be in their 60s trying to coach out here, 70s trying to coach these young bulls, and it's kind of like it's a little bit of a thing where you could get more of a younger guy who's kind of maybe in his later 30s, his 40s, yeah, even if he's that good, he can appeal to the young crowd in his 20s, whatever.
True.
And having him coach up these guys where they can kind of relate to him, and it's more of like they build a bond and a relationship where they're able to, break down X's and O's and get one of these kind of guys to coach. Because I think Stephen Appiah would be an excellent guy to coach Ghana. I think a lot of the younger guys would respect him. Even if it's not even a Ghanaian, it doesn't even have to be even a Ghanaian soccer player. It could be even a young coach from maybe another country. You see what I'm saying? Like prime example, like say they went and hired like I don't know, like a Pirlo or something like that. You know what I mean? Like just somebody.
Pirlo comes with a lot of money, bro.
I was just throwing him out there because he was like the most recent guy, like a
That's
Zidane or
true.
something. But something
He could
along
help,
that line.
and he could help Ghana in terms of free kick specialty, set piece.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and I think what happens is what a lot of these Ghanaian players is, and a lot of these Ghanaian teams is, a lot of these guys are outdated. So you'll have a lot of these outdated coaches
True.
that come in and philosophies. Listen, the way they were coached and the way you coach in today's world is totally different. A lot of times, and I try to tell people, you got to learn how to be more modern. You have to. Why do you think a guy like Mancini is able to succeed in Italy? Because of the fact that he's not here barking at players. He's not here with this archaic style,
which
kind
is
of,
true.
Mad face, angry, upset. You do one mistake, you're gonna have to hear from him. So he doesn't bring that philosophy or that style of coaching. He's more of, hey guys, tells them what it is, tells them what you have to do, breaks down stuff, gives people a chance, see what people's weaknesses and their strengths, and works off of that, and then kind of works towards more very modern style of coaching, because you have to be very modern in this day and age.
Which is
you can't be too tough on the guys nowadays, because what happens is you don't want to shatter these guys' confidence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Back in the
because
days,
they don't have the emotional toughness that we did back in the day.
exactly. But even back then too, a lot of players didn't even have that, and it ruined a lot of players. Sometimes you got to know who you're dealing with. You got to have that clientele. You know what I mean? You got to know what kind of. If you have a veteran team, you're gonna obviously not gonna try to show them out, right?
Which is true.
Yeah, you're not gonna show out a veteran team, because if you show out a veteran team, what's gonna happen next is basically the veteran team is going to come in there and basically turn on you. Like, good luck trying to overcoach Messi or Neymar and those guys. Yeah, right.
You'll be
bro.
out
Those
the
guys,
door the next day,
those
bro.
guys will channel you out quick, man, and bro, you'll be exactly out the door. The door, they'll have the gates open for you with your bags and everything, and you'll be walking right out of that building. You see what
But
I'm
L
saying?
Selector, I wanna chime in really quick. There's
Mhm.
something powerful that you said, is that don't be trying to overcoach a player like a Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, because let's be brutally honest, they have that natural talent. They add a lot of extra things naturally that you have in a team, and they're naturally disciplined. To even have those guys in your squad, you really don't need to do much, because they'll just echo what you need back onto the pitch, and they will bring their special game to the pitch and to your squad. And again, as you said, guys like that, you overcoach them, you're in trouble. Don't do it.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and with this younger generation, these young guys, you got to kind of like, it's almost like you coach them, but you coach them well. You let them know where their position is. You let them know how they got to do this. You know what I mean? You don't be over tough on them. You let them have at least hold each other accountable. You sometimes let them, even if you have a veteran player, you let them coach up more. So you
I
give them,
agree.
you see what I'm saying? And you kind of, where you don't really have to be the voice too much. Sometimes they need to hear a different kind of voice. Sometimes people channel out voices. So this is a relatively young squad. This team they do have some veteran players with AU and stuff like that. I don't know if AU's more of, I don't know if AU's more of a leader or what his style is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think maybe with the coaching staff, they potentially may have to get a former player and let him be the face and kind of just change the way things are in Ghana. You know what I mean?
I
Maybe.
agree. I would definitely like to bring it back to Stephen Appiah. He hasn't shown a desire that he wants to coach. I don't think he has his coaching badges as yet. When you look at overall right now in terms of coaching ranks right now, Michael Essien, former Chelsea star, Champions League winner. He is currently getting his coaching badges right now in Norway as we speak at FC Northland. So I think definitely, he should be a candidate because yes, again with influence and everything, and having the ability to lead a team. But also, when I look at Stephen Appiah, I think he's great as a coach simply because in 2006 and 2010, he was definitely the on field leader for the Black Stars. And he made sure that, things that needed to be done on the pitch and the togetherness and making sure that things were done the way things needed to be. Stephen Appiah did it for the Ghana Black Stars. So influence is a huge, huge thing. And Stephen Appiah's influence, I think, will definitely be well needed in the Ghana Football Association and also on the Ghana national team, the Black Stars.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right on that. Stephen Appiah, or if even Michael Essien, they got to start looking at that. But will they do that? That's the thing. The corruption at top is just too disgusting. The up top got a bunch of bozos up there. You know what I mean? A bunch of
Mhm,
nincompoops that don't know what they're doing. So that's one of the challenges. But time will tell, though.
mhm.
I think eventually it will settle. But as of right now, though, who is their next game against South Africa?
Yeah, South Africa on Monday. They're gonna fly out to Johannesburg, most likely even probably after the game or even Saturday morning. But Monday will be the game, their second World Cup qualifier.
Mm.
Because, from my understanding, the game that South Africa played today against Zimbabwe, it was a 0-0 tie. So Ghana, in terms of the group standings, we have three. Ethiopia has zero, and Zimbabwe and South Africa are tied for one. So Ghana looks good right now, but they need to do better against South Africa because again, the friendly that they played against South Africa, I think was last year or whatever. It was lackluster. It wasn't special. It was crap.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. So, how is South Africa as a team, though? Like overall, what would your breakdown, like your analysis? If you've seen any, if you haven't seen any, then we have to wait and see. But if you
My
have,
breakdown analysis of the South African team is that they don't have finishers. In that game against Ghana, Ghana got really lucky. What I will definitely say is if they figure out how to finish and they know how to have build up play and they know how to finish in the final third, it's a wrap. Ghana is going to be backpedaling the whole game. It's just I think South Africa needs to learn how to finish. If they learn how to finish, Ghana's in big trouble. That's what I definitely got to say.
okay, sounds like interesting to say the least. Yo, sounds like something that I'll be tentative and watching. I'll be tuning in. So I'm gonna see how Ghana looks against South Africa. These
Mhm,
are very important and marquee times for the direction of where Ghana football is going. If they make it to the World Cup, I think that's a success. I think it's a
mhm,
success for this team, this group of guys. I think they did justice for themselves. They did justice for themselves. Once you make it to the World Cup, all you got to do is prepare for it. It's coming though. It is creeping. It's creeping. It's creeping. It's creeping. It's around the fall of next year, autumn time of next year. So be prepared for it because yo, this tournament is gonna be real, 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 real. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be one of those tough, tough tournaments. You know what I mean? In an interesting time, and I think it's going to be a fun one. And I'm looking forward to it. I want to see if Ghana how Ghana does. I believe Ghana will make it. I believe they can make it. They have it. They didn't get a chance to make it the last one, so they got to make it to this one. You see what I'm saying?
mhm.
And then from there, you know what? They can prepare themselves. You know, hey, if the Ghana FA is able to pull this off, then hey, there might be some method to the madness over there, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The question is, will they pull it off? It's interesting. We're here lying in wait to see what it is that can be done. But I think where it begins first is they need to get rid of that coach because he's terrible. I'm gonna be honest. He's very terrible.
I agree. No, I agree with you 100%. Like they got to start making changes, but let's at least give him the benefit of doubt and see how he's able to finish off going into World Cup qualifiers.
But you know, we can't afford not making the World Cup. You
No,
know
we
that,
can't.
right?
We
We
can't.
can't.
We can't. Because, yo, that next one is, where's the next one? In the Canada, United States, the
Qatar.
Americas. No,
Qatar.
the one after this,
Oh,
Qatar
the
one,
one after this one, Canada, USA, and Mexico.
Mexico. So there you go. So it's going to be flip. Man, it's going to be some 5 years from 5, 6 years or whatever. You know what I mean? Or something like
Hmm.
that from my math. We have 5 years. So we got to get ready.
But my question is now then, when should Ghana stop the bleeding? When should Ghana stop the bleeding? Now or down the line?
I think down the line, at least ride it out. You gotta at least ride it out just to see where this can potentially go. Because you know what? Hey, anything is possible, man.
Because this dude is tactically impotent, bro. Like, he doesn't know how to make tactical changes, bro. He
Yo,
doesn't. Like,
yo,
you have guys just sitting on the bench wasting away.
he's
Like,
FIFA subbing, eh? He's FIFA
yeah.
subbing.
And the part that bothers me that has always been Ghana's Achilles heel is that they start very slow. And if I was a coach coaching Ghana, I would tell my players go full throttle at Ghana for 10 minutes. You're gonna score.
Mhm.
Sad to say, but it's true. Look what USA did to Ghana at the 2014 World Cup. Clint Dempsey, who's retired now, yo, the man scored what in the first 30 seconds.
Bro, that was quick, man. That was one of the quickest goals I've seen, bro.
Hmm.
Man, that US team, bro, their goal was just to beat Ghana. Once they were able to beat Ghana, they were flipping. They were complete, bro. They were like, all right,
Right?
because they were just getting humiliated. But hey, it's a new day. It's a new day. You remember that song by Pharrell and them?
Hot damn! It's a new day. Oh yeah, yo, I gotta definitely shout out, yo, the boy,
Mhm.
Drizzy Drake, coming out with that album, Certified Lover Boy. Make sure you go get that on Apple Music, Spotify, and all streaming platforms possible. And shout out to my homegirl Thames from Niger, who's also on the album. Yo, Africa stand up, yo.
Definitely,
Afro
definitely,
beats to the world.
definitely. Shouts to Drake. Shouts to everybody on the album. Shouts to my guy GNH number one blogger for holding it down. Also, he does have a website for
Number
those who
one
don't know.
blogger.com.
Number one blogger. Tell them when it's releasing or when they can expect it. You know, I know you're taking care of
Guys,
some matters, but it's coming. Or may even be here, or maybe here in the next 24, 48. But listen to this message about to drop.
guys, right now, the site is up and running. I
There you
just got
go.
to deal with some stuff on the back half. But yes, the site is official. Just give me some time. But you can still access the website. It's simple. Number1blogger.com. We're going worldwide, guys. We're not just talking about Africa. We're talking about everything, man.
Facts.
Certified lover boy. We talking about what's going on in the States. You know, big shout out to Say Cheese TV also.
Facts.
Big shout out to all the people on the Afrobeat scene, man. Shout out to Davido. Shout out to Sarkodie. Shout out to Burner Boy. Shout out to Wizkid. Shout out to Tim's. Shout out to Kamido. Shout out to Windy Shay. Shout out to Bullet, Rough and Smooth. Guys, the numbers is crazy. But yo, just understand number one bloggers in the place. I'm gonna give you all that African content, even North America. And also stay tuned for them interviews. Stay tuned. You're gonna meet a lot of high profile people. I'm definitely not just gonna interview artists. I'm gonna interview business people, even people in the sporting world. So stay tuned. And also make sure you check out my gallery of the past celebrities that I have met. And also, L Selector will be in that gallery section too, man. Just so you know, L Selector is a celebrity himself too, man.
Salute, salute. Thank Oh, thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. Definitely. Yes, you guys can check me out on all platforms as well. I'm on YouTube. Yes, you can see me on YouTube, L Selector. You can also check me out, L Selector Finance and Lifestyle. I do have some stuff coming out. I'm going to be doing some artsy stuff. I do have some stuff as well, some travel vlogs that will be coming out soon. Vlogs coming out. Also, expect some stuff in the fall. more content, Toronto Raptors. I'm going to be doing a lot of that. I'm going to be doing NFL gambling. So anyone who wants to put in their bets, we're going to be doing a special show on that. I have that coming out. It's going to be starting next week. With the first game with Cowboys versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So please check that out. You can find me at L Selector. Also, you could find me L Selector Show Lifestyle Finance. We will be doing some stuff on new content. We're going to be doing some financial literacy stuff for the fall. So I got some stuff coming out actually starting next week. You'll see some new stuff with finance. We'll be talking about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? We'll be also talking about cryptocurrencies. We'll also be talking about um, stuff with the how to beat inflation and other topics as well. So please prepare for that. Also, all the people out there that have been wanting to know what about my travel vlogs, I do have some travel stuff coming in the distant future. So please just be patient. I know I've had some people asking me some questions about that. I do have that coming out. So please subscribe to both channels. You could find me there. Also, you can email me. I have all the links underneath as well on the channels. You can see everything there. If you're interested in doing business, you could email me. If you want to donate some money, I have my PayPal there. You know, all donations are necessary and needed. Also, if you want to do some work together, please email me. And another thing as well, people, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button on my guy right here, number one blogger, Ghana's number one blogger. I know people are going to check this out. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, support your guys. Where also, if they could want to book you or anything like that, where can they find you?
Guys, it's plain and simple. If you want to book me, just go to number1blogger.com. There's definitely going to be a section where you can email me, number one blogger at basically admin at number1blogger.com. I want to give a big shout out, man. You see my African drip, my Ghana drip. Shout out to Afro Crush for, keeping me nice. Today I just said, yo, let me come through with the African drip. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. El Selector, I appreciate you for coming through on the blog, man. I really appreciate you always coming, always bringing the knowledge and giving it to the people how it should be, man. It's always a good time when we get on here. I think definitely we got to do the podcast. We definitely got to do the podcast circuit next, man, because we
Definitely,
always
definitely,
have great conversations, man.
definitely,
Even off
definitely.
the record.
Definitely, 100%. I agree. I think the podcast thing is necessary. It's needed. Definitely, the podcast is going to. We're going to have to come up with the logistics on that and how we
I
got to break
agree.
that down, and what I mean, where we could do it and everything of that magnitude, so we can get that knocked off. But I believe and I agree that the podcast thing is 100% necessary. Another thing too is, like I said, people, please, I do have some travel stuff I will be unveiling soon, but I know people keep asking me about it, so I'm gonna get this down for you guys. I know I said I was gonna get it down a while back, but I'm getting this down. Just give me some time. This pandemic situation has been over our heads, but we're getting it down packed. Also, um, please, if you're not subscribed, like I said, subscribe to my guy's channel. Also, too, the fall is coming, so it's gonna be a cold winter, y'all. Y'all get a butt up and get ready, and let's get stuff popping, people. Let's work
Hmm.
together, man. We gotta all come together in these times. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way we're gonna make it, bro. We gotta work. We gotta work. We gotta work, and we gotta definitely definitely put our money towards content like this and support guys like us. You see what I'm saying? Because we're the voice for you
I
guys.
agree.
So we're the ones who are out here putting out the content, doing all types of stuff when nobody else is doing it, or very few are doing it. We're out here putting our faces and our everything out here for the people. So subscribe and
I agree.
support, man. Anyways, I'm done ranting. I'm gonna go. Peace. I'll be back out here when South Africa versus thing. When's that game?
Monday. So
We'll be back Monday, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
All right. So check us out
So
on Monday. Deuces.
all right, take care. All right, guys, you hear that again? That's Selector, number one blogger. Yo, thanks again for coming through. Are the Black Stars done? That was the topic. We went through it. And we out of here. Number one blogger. Boomy D Mommy. We out.